the Bauhaus R18 and the beautiful sunny Bike Shed 2023. I'm going to give you a quick run through in this video of everything that we've had to do to this build to get to where we are now. And I'm going to start off with the absolutely stunning paintwork. Valkyrie have knocked it out of the park with this paintwork. We've gone with the Bauhaus theme front to back, and they have gone bananas with the colors, and the end result has been absolutely stunning. The bike has been riddled with challenges, from working out the proportions front and rear, what we were going to do with the rear end, what we were going to do with the front end. However, the end result is awesome and is getting a lot of attention here. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a run through front to back of what we've done. Starting with the front, we've got something that has never been done before that we know of on an R18 in this form, and that is the RR front end. We've got the RR forks, the RR clip-ons, and the RR front mudguard. All of this has been cladded with one of our Midnight Racer or Midnight Series COSO LED headlights. So everything from the tank forward is essentially R90 RR/suspension. One piece that is the piece that took a little bit more time to figure out is the front wheel. Now, 17-inch front wheel, standard is a 19, but because we got an RR/R90 front end in, it has to be the 17. Now, we've got the Gen 2 hub laced into a Gen 1 rim. Now, the reason behind that, and the reason why Joe up at Staffordshire Wheel Works had to go to all the effort to do that, is the Gen 2 rim is a balanced satin anodized wheel or rim. We didn't want that because the R90 from standard that we had to, sorry, the R18 from standard rear wheel that we had to work with is a balanced gloss anodized rim, which is exactly the same, luckily, as the Gen 1 R90 wheel. So I sent up to Joe a Gen 2 wheel complete and a Gen 1 wheel complete, and asked him to take the hub from the Gen 2 and lace it very skillfully, as he has done, into the Gen 1 rim to keep it OEM and keep it factory, also keep them the same front to rear. I'm over the moon with this, and the whole front end of this build was the biggest challenge of all, and I'm really pleased that we've nailed it, and I think it looks stunning, absolutely stunning, so I'm buzzing. So, as what is a little bit iconic now with PCC is we can't touch an R18 without doing the pushrod tubes. Naturally, the biggest colour on this bike is the orange, so orange pushrod tubes is the way to go. Second biggest challenge on this bike was nailing the rear end. There's lots of options and a few sort of like generic routes to go with it, and we didn't want to go bobble. We wanted to keep it draggy and we wanted to keep it sportstery. So we've gone with the sports tail on this bike. We've gone with the urban seat cowl seat here, and then we've then skillfully combined the Lemotograph rear end onto that seat cowl to give it the sporty dragster look that we wanted it and that we worked off of the render. James from JKA has once again knocked it out of the park with the upholstery on this. We wanted the Bauhaus design in the seat, but we didn't want it to be overpowering. So he's gone here with a black stitch and a subtle design. So it's one of those Easter eggs that just pops out at you with the build. As a whole, we are absolutely over the moon with the bike, and it is here on a beautiful sunny Bike Shed 2023, and it's getting a lot of attention. Pictures do this thing justice, but it's definitely one of those to see in person. So hopefully it's going to be doing the rounds with Motorrad, and we'd love you to come and see it, and extremely proud. So thank you very much, Motorrad, for giving us this opportunity to build this bike for the R18 custom competition. Pop online and give it a vote, because we want to go to Berlin.